Hi everyone, it's Tony Richards and welcome to Life Focus. Well, it's Friday and it's the end of the week, and it's a day in which hopefully you've looked back and you say, look at all the great things that happened this week. Focus on the positive, focus on the good things, and when you look ahead, what things are you anticipating for next week? But right now, just enjoy the moment, enjoy where you are right now, and enjoy the now, as they say. Yes. I was talking with someone yesterday and he said to me, Tony, how do I know that my leadership is within? How do I measure it? How do I understand it? How do I know that what's the leadership inside of me? And I really got to thinking about that and I thought, it's a good life focus. So that's what today's life focus is. What's inside your leadership? What is it? Well, I think a good leader, above everything else, seeks God's direction. I really do. I really believe that. Is there anything more important in a leader than he or she seeking God's direction? Proverbs 16:1 says, "The plans of the heart belong to the man, but the answer of the tongue is from the Lord." Verse 3 adds, "Commit your work to the Lord, and your plans will be established." And verse 9 says, "The heart of man's plans, his way, but the Lord establishes his steps." You see, a good leader seeks the Lord, commits his way to the Lord, and the Lord establishes the next steps. You're never alone, whether you believe it or not. You aren't. You've always got the Lord with you. Use the Lord, because that's what he wants. He wants to lead you and direct you and guide you. A good leader is modest and not arrogant. I believe that's inside a good leader also. You see, we've all have encountered the know-it-all leader, the submit to me or else type of leader. It's an old way to lead. It really is. It's an old-fashioned way to lead. And those that still lead by it, they lead by terror and not by example. And that's a bad way to lead. Because the only thing people are going to remember you for is not what you've done, if you've done anything good, but is your arrogance and is the wrong way to lead. A good leader is a peacemaker. Proverbs 16:7 also says, "When a man's ways please the Lord, he makes even his enemies be at peace with him." Wow. You see, in many respects, at least I think in many areas, we've lost the ability to empathize with others. And compromise has become a bad word. There's something to be said of sticking to principles. You see, I believe God calls us to be steadfast. And good leaders understand that. Good leaders stand steadfast in the word, in what they believe in their integrity, in trust, in honor, in respect, and kindness. Kindness gets a bad rap. Kindness is not a bad word. Kindness just means you have compassion for others. It doesn't mean you're weak. It just means I see it a little differently. I walk that mile or that step in your shoes. A good leader is fair and just. I believe in goals myself and working hard to achieve them. I think if we don't have goals, how are we going to measure and how are we going to know when we're there? But the end always justifies the means is simply not true. You see, a good leader is more interested in doing things the right way. A good leader surrounds himself or herself with honest, trustworthy counselors and then listens to them. A good leader does not condemn, or a good leader does not incite, or a good leader does not lie. A good leader is a good learner. A good leader should always be learning, growing, and improving. And I hope you are. I hope that as a leader, because I've said it before and I'll say it again, all of us are leaders. We may not have the exact title in our business, in our church, in our community, whatever it might be, but you are a leader. You're leading someone, if not yourself. So the day you feel there's nothing left to learn is the day that pride and arrogance have taken root. Oh, I'm too old to learn anything. No, you're not. If that's the case, you use the old Mark Twain adage of a rut is a grave with the ends kicked out. And the sad part is many of us climb into that rut at a very early age, and we just lie down and wait for them to close it up. You can always learn. There's always something new to learn. People have said to me that they have no goals and nothing to do. In my heart, I really feel sorry for them. I do. You see, in my mind, they're the walking dead. They really are. If you've got nothing to drive you and nothing to inspire you and nothing to move you to, what are you doing? You're a chair. You're a table. You're just sitting and existing. Don't do that to yourself. Don't do that to others. You have greatness inside of you. It's time, my friend. It's time that you wake up and say, you know what? I'm going to stop asking people for all this stuff, and I'm going to start doing things on my own. I'm going to set some goals. I'm going to believe in myself. It may take a long time, but I am going to get there. And then you move towards it. You move towards it. You don't have to go out and be boisterous about it. And that's another thing I think is a good quality of a leader within. A good leader is humble. From politicians and celebrities to CEOs and even some pastors, many have grabbed headlines as their empires have fallen. In most of these cases, it's pride that has crept in. Be careful. Understand no one is invincible. None of us are. We are all going to die. We are. Die to this life. If you think you are important because of your money and material things, I wonder what you would be like if it was all taken away. Go read Job in the Bible. Think about that, please. I can't stand people whose arrogance, because they have money or because they've got material things, they think they're better than others, when really, they're really at the back of the line because it's their self-confidence that's shaken. A good leader is sensible and kind. Being smart and sensible makes a good leader more persuasive and effective. I'd much rather be smart and kind than anything else. Being kind does not mean you are weak. A good leader is slow to anger. Watch your temper. What happens when you get angry? Nothing. What positive effects take place? Very little, if any. A good leader has a vision. What's your vision? You know, when I meet people and I talk with them for a few minutes, one of the questions I love to ask is, so tell me, Samuel, what's your vision? Tell me, Alice, where do you see yourself? What are you moving towards? What's attracting you to move positively in the direction you're moving? So my question is, what's inside you as a leader? What's inside you? I hope you'll think about this today and over the weekend. And I hope you'll learn, and I hope you'll grow. And I hope in all ways, without any question or hesitation, you'll go forward. Thanks for joining me, everyone. Hope you have a fantastic weekend. I'll be back on Monday. This program will be uploaded to YouTube in about 20 to 30 minutes. Simply go to youtube.com, type in Tony Richards Life Focus. You can watch this one along with others. Please share it. Share them. Share them with your friends, your relatives, with whomever. Maybe there's somebody you know that's struggling in one way or another. And I hope this will help them. Thank you for all of you who send me comments every day. I truly appreciate it. I read every one of them. I may not be able to answer, but I do read them. So you have yourself a fantastic day, just a wonderful weekend. Stay positive. You're a leader. Come on, get ready. Let's get up. Let's learn. Let's grow. Let's be positive. Let's set goals. Let's look at the vision. Let's set a vision. Let's pray to God. Let's thank Him. Let's get ready. Let's think about what positive things are yet to come, because the best is yet to come. And go forward.